So let's look at the last part, part 3, part B. So 3 part B, we are told to solve this equation here. G inverse x equals to 83. So this is, let's look at this. Part 3, B. We are supposed to solve G fx equals to 83. Okay. Now, can we write down the fx first? Because now k is equal to 6, so this is x cubed minus 7x squared minus 5x plus 11. And this is where x is at least 6, right? We got 6, this gx here. This is actually x plus 1 square plus 2 x real value. I don't think... So this part here is important. Now, we need to be able to solve this part here. What I'm going to do is actually just do this. I'm going to find out what is f inverse x. Problem now is we can't really find f inverse x as a function, because the problem now is that we can't express this as f inverse and then find the substitute in the g to find this function here. But what we can do is actually just use this part here. We just want to find what is GA equals to 83. Okay, so I'm going to let, let's say this whole thing here, just let A equals to F inverse X here. Okay, that is the main thing there. Now, before we start, first of all, you have to know what is A. So A here, when you F both sides, when you apply functions both sides like that. So if this, you just bring the function over to the other side. So this will just be x. So take note of this. A is essentially the function of GA is actually bigger. You look at this now. This A is actually this x here. Okay, because you're looking at the function here, right? So if this function, this x here, have to be bigger than 6, so this A has to be bigger than 6 as well. This is a bit confusing because instead this is your y value. This is your y, your typical y there. But anyway, A is bigger than 6. Okay, so just like fx, this function here will register x bigger than 6, at least 6. A would also register as bigger than 6 because this is not your x. Okay, this is not your x. It's just it's actually a y with respect to the function there. So in this case, once we're done really, we know that GA, so I'm going to put A inside. So this A plus 1 square plus 2 equals 83. This would be 81. A plus 1 square. This A plus 1 equals to plus minus 9. This is A equals to minus 1 plus 9 or minus 1 minus 9. This is 8 or minus 10. Okay, so since A reject as A is bigger than 6, just take note of that. It has to be a G has to be a 1 in the sense that if f inverse exists, okay, it has to be a 1-to-1 function. So it only must have a value of A, okay, or rather not. Yeah, we have the corresponding value of y, yeah, one x value here, because this you only have one x value here, which means we are looking at one A value here. Okay, it has to be a 1-to-1 function then. Okay, great. So once we are done, we could actually just write down, hence 6, what is it, 8 equals to f inverse x. Alright, this is what we get, because A is 8, right? A is 8. A is 8. So then now we can just bring the f over to the other side. So f8 equals to x. So x equals to 8. 8 cubed. Just substitute this minus 5, 8 plus 11. Okay, there you go. This is 35. Okay, so that's how I do this question proficiently. If you have any questions or comments at all, please let us know. Keep practicing and I'll see you in the next question.